real life PC. Right, so what we have here is my first in-game water-cooled PC build. Basically it's a cheap put together. It's a small case, so it's a bit rammed in here. So let me just I don't think I need to. I was gonna put on the light, but I'm saving money these days, guys, so bear with me. So what is happening here is that I'm gonna make some adjustments to the RGBs, try to see if I could get them all to match the color of the coolant that you see flowing there. I'm leaving the cables as red, so that would match with the block, and also with some red colors that are on the motherboard there. So let's just jump over here now. It's a new build, so what we're gonna do is probably throw all of these. Let's select all, and then we're gonna select rainbow, so you'll have some green and other colors getting along there. Alright, so, and easy like that. You have some green. It's not only green, I didn't want the entire case to be static, so what we have is a rainbow effect. So you have blue, green, purple, so on flashing, but the green would be outstanding and also working in tandem with the coolant you have here. So it's my first build. It wasn't very difficult, however I haven't unlocked all the parts as yes guys like Big Jake and they who have like worlds ahead of me in terms of levels. So they have the rigid pipes and so on. I only have available to me the flexi pipe. So for the first time I've been able to really get into doing this. I think I locked it at maybe level 15 or 16. I'm now 17, so I'm only now unlocking parts to be able to use now. So this is the only pipe that I have available. So if I were to go here, they say clear flexi pipe, and that's all. I can't even purchase the other types of pipes because I have not unlocked those as yet. Alright, not unlocked those. So we have is this single radiator. I'm gonna leave this here so that when I'm doing another build I have this reservoir here. I have no blocks, I didn't buy any extras. So I have, yeah, this is also I have no blocks. So pause here because I was hearing something, so I was just checking to make sure it's not my PC. I was misbehaving. I have these connectors, and well, apparently all the coolant is unlocked, so you have a lot of colors here to use and so on. So all of that. So if I had a second GPU installed, these would be used. I don't, so let's so let's just see. This is the parts. Let's see. As you can see, is an Antec Dark Avenger case. It's an RGB case, so they have lights out front here, front cover. However, one thing to note is that after installing the radiator here, I was not able to reinstall the filter that came with the case. Alright, so don't stress about it. As soon as you continue to rebuild the case, you'll realize that it won't be listed here as missing parts. Alright, it's just no longer compatible with this current setup. Alright, so these are really all the parts that I used in this build. These are parts that I had on hand there, so let's three together. I did a 3D run. So since it's a water cooled build, I use this background, which is essentially what I have on my in real life PC. Right, so I use that. There are other water based backgrounds as well, but I decided to go with this one here. So I did some GPU tuning. So I could have gone a lot more, because believe it, I wonder if alright, so it's because I closed it off, so I just run a test using the OCC. So when you're using this OCC, you realize I didn't interfere, I didn't overclock the CPU. Alright, but temperature is already here, but remember it's a water cool, so and the graphics card is overclocked. Alright, and look at the temperatures here. So see the difference, right? If it is that I've never had several builds now at level 17, several builds, and I've never ever had unless you're using very low end GPUs, I've never had GPUs that were this low in temperature. It's even lower than the CPU, which has a block installed. A CPU block is installed, meaning it's being cooled. So might be that, because this is my first build, so it might be that probably I don't think so, but probably did it wrong. It's working, but that doesn't mean that I did it right. So on the reservoirs, on the blocks and so on, they are ins and outs, so you just need to be careful to know where you're connecting what. It could be a challenge with these sort of permanent tubes. These tubes, they don't allow you to fit custom angles and so on into them. Yeah, when you connect, however they fit, that's it. You can't adjust that. So it's the reason why I didn't use the second reservoir either, because the ideal thing would be when you run it from the pump into the reservoir, from the reservoir into the CPU block. I would have loved to have been able to have the small CPU reservoir to cool the coolant a bit, to reduce the temperature of the coolant a bit again before it goes out into the graphics card and then back to the pump. Alright, so that's the graphics score. You can see CPU score is pretty high, it's up there. So pretty much could have gone more with the graphics tuner, significantly more, because you see temps. So let's just try something. Let's just pump this up there and see what sort of feedback we're gonna have here now. Nope. Open this, you leave that there. This it's there. Let's see if we could get it up to in 70s, 80s maybe. Whoa, blue screen. So instantly you know what that is. So let's go back in here. So we need to come down a bit, and we'll stop at 22. Let's go to 70 and see what happens there. Now, I have an idea how to beat this. I've done it with other things before, so trial and error time. What? Now this would definitely blue screen. Definitely. I'll tell you why I knew that. There's no two ways that I was going to I didn't apply. Seriously. Alright, so what we're gonna do is let's go to did not apply because it came back up on the old. Alright, so let's see if we're gonna blue screen. Yeah, at 134. And this temperature is good. Let's see the power draw. So it hasn't got the 350. So this is good. It's good. Let's see. Slight improvement we should get on the score. 64, 66. Let's see what's going to happen here. So not overclock the CPU. So that score should pretty much remain the same at 6042. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? We have 43 frames we're at. It's running pretty slowly at 43 frames, which is unlike normal builds. We have 43 frames, you'd be flying. For the GPU test number 2, we're running now at 39.4 frames. And yeah, so we've gone up a bit here. We've gone up a bit. So we're gonna take that score and we're gonna do what I forgot to show you though. So let's remove these that I've added. Whatever you install, remember to remove. Okay, so here we have so that's the resale value that we have. We're gonna work with that. What we're gonna do is I'll show you what I'm gonna do with this. I could easily take this. I'd have to put back up a lot of stuff on it, but I don't need a case with this amount of stuff in it. It's my first water cooled build, so I could replace the one that I'm using here, but I'm not going to do that because I don't really need that. We are not in game. We don't have use for a lot of things like the games that they have here. Unfortunately, we don't have the option or the ability to play these old would have been epic. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab one of these auction stickers, throw that on here, then pick this up and put it on the shelf for sale. Alright, what we could do is probably leave this in the we're gonna leave this in the storage, and we're gonna jump here now, go back on PCB and see what's happening with our auctions. This has finished. It's remained at the same score as it was in my last live stream just a couple hours ago, not couple but a few hours ago. Alright, it's another Antex case bill, so let's collect our money because we need it, and we have 1 day remaining to collect these two here. So these two have gone up over 1,000. 1 day remaining, so it should be around 1,400, and this should be in the next 3 days closer to 2,000. This is the new bill here. So bids would start from the next day or next session. So what I try to do, but because sometimes I forget, I have a number of empty cases and so on, a lot, so I always need to remember to at least put 1 or 2 bills into the marketplace for auction, so that on a daily basis you have a consistent flow of income. That's really what you're gonna use now to start to build your balance. So because the jobs, yes, the jobs are there, but how much you really make from the jobs at the end of the day is what you really want to pile on the dough. Alright, so let's just go put on the light for sake of viewers here. Or do we need to do that? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is 4 days to run with this. Buildings in transit. 5 days, those parts should be coming in my next session, my next login. Those parts should be here. So we don't have any more jobs here right now. I'm wondering something. Let me just build up some cash first, maybe up to 20,000, and then I'll go purchase this extra workbench here and see if my jobs would increase. So I have 2 started off with 1 and unlocked another, so I have a 3rd here, and the price of that is 3,000, 4,000. Alright, so yeah, so let's see this email here where someone is asking that's in transit. 4 days to go on that bill. Budget is decent here. This one is even better. So what you do, you need a new PC. Everyone is playing F1 2017 except me. Don't try and pass off any used stuff. I want all new stuff. My brother's this brand in his PC, so he says they're the best. So let's go. First of all, what we do here, we could close up this. We are not gonna do this in water cool. We'll tweet to close this as well, and we're gonna build this right away. So we have no need for this at the moment. What we're gonna open, however, is this, and we're looking for F1 2017. Alright, and this is it here. I think he's asking for minimum spec. So you have minimum spec, you have recommended spec. So let's looking at his budget, we could even go recommended straight away, 2750, and or have him return asking for an upgrade. Alright, so he wants new stuff, so that too will determine what you do. So let's go to the minimum spec. So you need 8 gigabytes of RAM, so you get 2 sticks of 4 gigs each. VRAM, so that's the graphics card. VRAM 4 gigabytes. Storage minimum of 30. You'll have a lot more than he actually needs. The Intel Core i5 6600K. Alright, and the NVIDIA. Alright, so let's go about buying this stuff here. Talking to the shop here, we're gonna get a case. Flip the prices around, so or you can go to relevance and see what they throw at us here. Alright, so this is our micro case. We won't go with that. It could be used, but we're not gonna go with the micro case. What we're gonna do is take an RGB tower. We just use this here, so we're not gonna use that again. So we have to keep in mind when selecting a case is so you go with this tower here. You're looking at number of fans that could be used, looking at the PCU length, GPU length, fan height. So right, so apart from all the aesthetics, those are basically what you're looking for. We want these to be, so we're gonna click on that option. Case fans, I think we do have a lot of case fans. We do have a lot, so I think we do have enough. So so we need to get 2 of these, maybe even 3. We have purchased all of the cables. That's one thing you do whenever you have the opportunity, just purchase them. Power supply, I'm gonna throw this in here. Storage, I already have storage to use. You're looking for 980. Alright, so the VRAM they want is 4, but if we could do better, we will. Don't be fooled by these cards, right? This card will be a monster in the bill. See, it's more expensive than this, a single fan, but it's more expensive than this, so do not be fooled by these cards. I've found from the experience I've generated thus far that these cards really pump up the volume when it comes to overclocking and so on. When it comes to tuning that GPU, they're like mega, man. So let's first jump into, let's see what type of cards NVIDIA has. So okay, straight away we could jump at this here. Unfortunately, you'd have to deal with this for now. Come with money if he wants to do a dual build sometime in the future. So just a bit. No, we need to go back and check something. We need to remove this. When you remove this, let's go back here on power supply, and so they mentioned this, and this is something you need to pay attention to as well. So since he mentioned this, we're gonna try to meet him with it. Storage, none in the storage, so cases, none there. Graphics cards, however, there would be. Alright, so what you're gonna look for is something that meets the specs that you're looking at. So the wattage here is too low for this to be relevant, although it has the VRAM, but it's too low. So you want to get things like these here. These even this wattage is too low. Alright, so this is acceptable. This is of course a lot here. So let's go to earlier generation card here, wattage 120. You won't be able to double up with this card though, but it's great to have this on board in the project. Let's go from graphics card. We're gonna go to memory, and there's no memory. What we're gonna do though is give him gonna go with Alright, so what we're gonna do is get 2 of these, maybe even 4. Make sure we have 4 of them here. I need a motherboard that's going to match up with what you're looking for, and what you're looking for is an i5 Intel Core i5 6600K, right? So you need a motherboard here, and the motherboard that goes with those, nope, I did the wrong thing. So we're gonna do Intel Core. i5, of course you could go higher, but if you notice the type of socket motherboards that you're looking for, they are listed here. These Coffee Lake, Coffee Lake, Coffee Lake. Alright, they are Kaby Lake, Coffee Lake, Kaby Lake. Alright, so what we are looking for is these Kaby Lakes or Sky Lakes. That's what we are looking for. So this is what we're looking for here. So it's gonna be a Sky Lake board, so you get that. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So as I said, the graphics card that we selected cannot be used in a dual GPU setup, so What we're gonna do is grab this here. We're gonna grab that there. We need cooling, right? So we're gonna go with this here. I think that's it so far. 13 items, and we're gonna purchase these now. We're gonna jump here, collect our purchases. We're gonna collect our case now, and we are going to start on this build. Get this cover off. So according to the type of case, sometimes you'll have to install the power supply and other components to the back. So the reason why this rear cover or the back cover has to come off is because you have some things that you have to install. This is an angled crevice here, so to install, if you didn't remove that case cover, you wouldn't be able to install stuff here. Alright, install that and you close it. Now you wanna look for do we give him an SSD? Does he need that? He doesn't need that really. So we jump into our power supply here. He made a request for this, so he's gonna get what he requested. Alright, I'm gonna throw in the motherboard. This is the one that we just bought. So alright. At some stage when I've built up enough banks, I'm not gonna do it before because I wanna purchase the shares in the business first as a priority. I would purchase all of these very expensive tools that seem to somehow want to break my bank. Always, no matter what the job is, if you have to, whether or not you have to install a CPU, always apply thermal paste. No matter what the job is, even if the job doesn't require you to go into the case, once you get a job, go into the case and apply thermal paste. Alright, so we purchase a fan. So let's drop this here. And what we're gonna do is open these clips so we can install our RAM, our memory RAM that is. So what we're gonna do is turn this on, and I'll show you why we turn that on. Alright, as a matter of fact, we shouldn't install all of them. Let's try to give him close his money's worth. Alright, so I think we need a second one out there. These cards are large, so we need space. Alright, so we got all this in here. Here's what we're gonna do as well. We're gonna train. I need to buy some more SSDs though. It's time to run out of stocks there. So what we have to do here now, there's already a one fan installed. So what we are going to have to do is install some fans inside here. And we are looking at these are RGB fans. I'm going to install another. And we've got that in there. So let's now see what else. I think we've done everything else there, so let's start put this thing back together. Cables we're gonna use are yellow, so let's get over here and look for yellow. I've had much builds where I use those, so they have the plain yellow and they have rated. Let's see which ones these are taking. So yeah, so I'll connect that there. Oh, should I use the other cable? I've had that. So we have this now. That's final cable. Alright, I don't think that I left anything out. Alright, so what we're now gonna do is start to put together. Where does these go? I didn't remove those though, but I see they're here, so as much as they're here, let's find some use for them. So we have all of those. Pop this cover on, and now we've got to connect the USBs and the power cable. And as well, we need to install some operating systems and so on. So as you see, no OS, no operating system, or Omega as is used in game. This was supposed to be a build that I'm doing here, right? So this is supposed to be meeting the requirements to play a particular game. So let us power this up here. Maybe check the RAM and put it in a position where it's going to be stable, and then restart again. And allow that to set itself up. I'm gonna jump on here, we're gonna grab a sticker and come back and apply it so we can put L Mercury. Alright, so So what we're gonna do first of all is deal with some stuff here. I'm gonna change the wallpaper. And I'm going to install. It's all new parts. Although I was caught out with that once. I'll probably explain in a session. I don't think it was a glitch. There was a new build that I put together, and I don't know why. Something that I usually do is run a random virus scan. I don't know where the virus emerged from, but there was a virus, 639 of them to be exact. Again, I did not use any used parts in that build. That was a new parts build. I cannot say it does not make any sense, but you never know. So that's why sometimes you'll see me and you're wondering, even though the person didn't ask in a repair job, apart from thermal space, which is a must for me with those repair jobs, virus scans are also a must. So it should be clean, and it is. No 639. That was very early. That was now level 17, and that was some ways before I even got to probably level 8 that something like that happened. So let's change the, let's see, person name is Mercury, so let's look for something that kind of let's use this. So the sort of metallic shimmering effect that you have on Mercury, yeah, let's use this. Now let's get into some other stuff now. Let's do some lighting, and then I'll show you something what I usually do. These two are similar, so what you do, yeah, you come here, you click flash and get them pumping, and you get these two similar breed. Alright, so you have that, and all the rest are activated, so there you're done. You could come out and have a look at what's happening there so as well. So you come out there, and alright, so we're done there, and the next step now is looking to overclock. Alright, so you have already run your virus scan, you get rid of that, remove everything that you installed. Remember that, don't restart yet. Already dealt with the lighting, so remove that. I've already dealt with the wallpaper, so remove that. Now you restart. Just see something here, and see. Let's just see something here. Alright, so we've already turned on the XMP. We've already turned that on, so the apply changes on. What we're gonna do here now is bring this here, bring this across here. gonna sand this really rough. 18 years go to 21. So I'm getting a call which I should take. My